Here is part 2 starting. I'm going to try to reload that radio show. I just want to show how, what I mean by a different story than, here's at the very beginning of San Andreas from 2004. And what happens is, Carl Johnson right here, pictured right, his brother and his two friends are at the funeral of their mother. And anyone who has experience in the video game is going to know that likely no one would have survived what happens right here. I'll go ahead and slow it down in a slow motion. Okay, so right here. So when this car explodes, these guys are standing so close to it, these two at least those two, they're standing so close to it that everything past this point is like a fever dream for Carl Johnson. And also Carl had jumped out of the way just before. So finally my game has loaded in the background. So that's very quick to see. Okay, so CJ standing here, he jumps out of the way. It happens very quickly. He jumps, and then these two guys would be exploded by that car. And so everything that happens in San Andreas is like a fever dream or something like that. Let me load my camera. And so the point I'm trying to make is that this character... Alright, so let me go to the camera. Can I go ahead and start it? Okay, I'll start it, and then I'll open the camera. It's still the same from earlier. Oh, I can't adjust the volume now. Okay, let me go back to YouTube to adjust the volume. Well, there was already some stuff. I should have it in slow motion because there's so much to explain here. Alright, so the first thing to do is open the internet browser and search Howitzer. I typed in Sam. I thought it was Sam. It's like Sam and Dan are the guys who... Sam and Dan Howitzer, like Howitzer, is most likely what they're referencing. I'm going to try to do this one-handed while I film or whatever with my other hand. Okay. Okay. So here is Jack Howitzer. The first time I heard this, it wasn't this radio show. It was the TV part. All I heard was this, and I thought it was a person, but it was his, whatever his thing. So I don't know. I'll just show my picture just briefly. So that's what it looks like from whatever perspective, not my perspective. Anyways, let me pull up the map. Okay, so there is an airfield over here as part of a fort. It's Fort Zancudo, and it's located right here. Somehow it's hidden from the map. I don't know how. Oh, there it says right there. That's the so there's nothing like this. There's no tribute to fallen prisoners or anything like that over here. But what I tried to explain in my video the other day, because they serve similar functions, and because this one's more compressed, it's more combustible. It has more potential energy, and like from Wayne's World 1, when that guy's like, come bust a move where the games are played, it's chill, it's fresh, it's Noah's Arcade. So anyways, I just found this a few days before it's going to shut down, GTA Online. This racetrack on the inside is very wild. It's unbelievable. I've never even been inside there until just now. I found that I found a really awesome track through the quarry, the stone quarry. Okay, so anyways, so she's going to holler at the mechanic. Mr. Big? The only person in here is named Mr. Big, and that's from Wayne's World. I just had mentioned that. Okay, so anyways, I'm trying to make this brief. So she has to have the mechanic bring her motorcycle. So she has one that's impounded, and there's 2 others, though. There should be, yeah. Sanchez 2. Alright, so bring Sanchez 2. Okay, so Lester's calling. Whatever. Alright, so here is the motorcycle. In this area, there is... I can't do this all one-handed. I have to set up a tripod. I'm going to try to do as much as I can. Darn it, Debbie. Okay. Well. Alright, so I'm doing this one-handed. You know what? I usually, when I play one-handed, I play with my, left hand, but I didn't realize I could actually do it with my right hand as well. That's really something. Okay, so I probably should, I didn't think this gate would open. Like, going back to the earliest San Andreas games, they would never just let people in. This happened just now. I went, just like, I don't know, the way it's set up. I went in here, I thought this would be the way through. And then now this door does not open. None of these doors open. And alright. And that's going to happen. Oh no, they're already shooting though. So they can get in there. So anyways, here's the racetrack, and it only works for a motorcycle because every lap there's like a complete blockade, and it only has room for like a small tiny motorcycle, and hopefully I can escape out of that, and Debbie can go ahead and pull up her phone. Oh no, 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 no. Oh crap. Yo. That's so unfortunate. She does have an extra motorcycle, however. Alright, so that one's been impounded now. Okay, Debbie, recall the mechanic and have him deliver the 3rd motorcycle that she just bought. This one's going to be an Enduro. There's no way that was the end of it. That was the end of it. I don't have anything else, any other songs. Can I just replay it? Let me try to explain what's happening. Okay. Come bust a move where the games are played. Here's the quarry that she's going to try to go to. The idea is, I'm going to hold the phone with my right hand. The idea is, there's 3 main characters in GTA, Michael, Trevor, and Franklin, and, I can't see. Trevor lives right here. What? Was that the mechanic? Yes. Oh, it says still a minute. Did I even have that on the video? Jack Howitzer. Trevor lives here, and here's the story. I figured out like the backstory. At the very opening, the very beginning of GTA V, it says like 1992, or no, it says 2004, and the idea is that Jack Howitzer read the news article about the heist of Trevor and Michael. They heisted or something, and it was at some other like place that's so far away. It's not even on this entire map. They had a bank heist, and Trevor escaped by running off into the wilderness of the snow, and Michael was arrested, and he cooperated with the government and became a government informant and had a funeral at the graveyard and everything and had a new identity. They gave him a new identity. But then after he ran out of money or something, Trevor overheard on TV something that only he would say. He said, you hear a million things every day and then forget them, so make sure this is one of those things that you forget, or you see a million people or whatever, he tells to the security guard. And so Trevor's paranoia, or whatever it may be, concern, is activated, and he realizes that Michael might have actually cooperated and became part of the witness protection program. And in fact, that is truly what happened, except the difference is that all the events that happen in this game, because the story that I just told happened in like 2004 is what it says at the opening. The idea is going to be that she's just going to get her bike. That looks like it's too high to jump. Damn it, Debbie. Good for nothing, Debbie. No, I'm just joking. She's mad now. I can't do this one-handed. Okay, I sort of can. Anyways, the idea is Jack Howitzer is the guy who gets out of prison and at the very beginning of the game, and he convinces Trevor and Michael to try to rob this Blaine County, because he knows that they, even though they live in Los Santos, they like to rob places that aren't near it. So they go all the way up here to Blaine County, where there is another bank, and the idea is it's Jack Howitzer who set that up, and then it's a wild, crazy mission. It's the most memorable mission in the whole game, and they escape via train from this chicken factory. And so the idea is, because they escaped through a chicken factory, the idea is, it's sort of an implication that they chickened out. Like they were going to rob that bank, but they chickened out. And I don't know, it's hard to, it's like, just like with how I mentioned at the beginning, CJ. I'm so glad that I showed. I'm going to have to switch back to my other. Wow, this is so hard to do one-handed. Well, it's easier now. That was hard to do left-handed. I should have said that. Okay, so here's the quarry over here. She didn't even get a chance to show. And another thing is, like, every single GTA game is supposed to be on a dirt bike. Not any kind of motorcycle can off-road like this. It's an all-terrain vehicle. Especially this Enduro is even more so an all-terrain vehicle than the one that she was on earlier, the Sanchez, like San Andreas. Everyone, I'm sure, when they're on a road trip and bored and looking out the window, thinks like, you know, I could jump that bridge if I had only had a dirt bike. And that's like the whole fun of this game. So check this out in this quarry. How clearly this is set up for doing stuff like this. I guess she doesn't have to go all the way up to the top. So there's no brakes, because this is going one-handed. So there's that breach in the barrier. Ooh, okay, so here's the stone quarry where stone is mined. Oh, okay, so anyways. So just after finding the stone quarry track or whatever, the next thing that she did, she went to prison, I guess for trespassing. So almost, like, for realism, and it's, I don't know, it can just maneuver faster than any car and stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. It's hard to explain the story, but the story of the game, to make it like a realistic story, is that Jack Howitzer is like secretly, like he's like the mysterious fourth character who's involved with Trevor, Michael, and Franklin. Darn it, darn it, darn it. I'm going to have to think about it more and figure out, was it this? Okay, I'll try to restart that.
In major motion pictures. Then I will explain the secrets of the universe to everyone. But first up, Stack the Decks, in which I, Billy Dexter, meet the entertainers in the news. Kiflam. Jack Howitzer, once the biggest star in America, but the last 3 years have been unkind. People describe him as a dinosaur, an action hero relic from the 80s, a muscle-bound Neanderthal, and my favorite, the most stupid gorilla in the jungle. Jack, welcome to the show, Kiflam.
Good to be here, Dex. Pleasure.
Yeah. So your movies Exploder and Annihilator got America through some tough times, and I was also a huge fan of 0 Seconds to Death.
Thank you.
But many say your new film has gone too far.
No, this is a romantic comedy with drama. It's got action. It's got a heart. That's what's most important, I think.
Okay, well, let's take a listen to the trailer.
All right, let's roll that.
He was a man at war with himself, fighting a war that someone else lost.
It's over, Tim! The war's over!
It's never over!
You've seen him wipe out millions of
The 80s are never over. I'll say when the 80s are over.
Howitzer is Tim in his most challenging role yet.
We're here, Tim! A preschool for slow children? You're the new teacher, Tim!
Special
Debbie has to holler at, what's his name, who can,
psychotic ex-marine showing tough love to special ed kids.
One of you tards has been running Peruvian flake through the special ed school, and I'm gonna find it. No juice and cookies!
You suck, Tim!
well, that's all 3 of her,
He becomes one of
motorcycles. She does have,
That's teacher's gun!
she does have, like a,
Oh, you gone and shot yourself!
she has a,
He was finally beginning to live
A race car.
normal life. Then all hell breaks loose.
Tim, you're so stupid. You count with your fingers.
You wanna party with me? Bring it on! Tim, what are you doing? I fought for my country! Welcome to the land of freedom! Bitch.
here's like, the idea of, I don't know.
Special needs cop. He had a lot to learn. This film cannot be rated.
Wow, that's terrible! No wonder our studios are surrounded by protesters.
How could
Where was the
anybody
car
find
dropped
that
off at?
offensive?
No, Jack, it's appalling. Your insensitive portrayal of disabled people makes me physically sick. And the idea of you calling someone slow-witted is, frankly, laughable.
Hold on. Drugs
It's
are a
laughable.
problem throughout all of society, and I fight them by any means necessary.
Yeah, but you use drugs.
No.
Debbie, that was incredibly lucky, and that was unlucky.
Steroids and some recreational blow, but I got the funds for it.
Alright, I'm gonna go back, switch hands again.
Don't
So I
you
can't,
think you're
oh
a
no.
little out of touch?
Whoa.
How did that happen?
I'm rich and I work in Vinewood, okay? I'm not out of touch. Action, weightlifting, and killing foreigners. That never goes out of style, Dex. My last film, okay, Loincloth, about a wrestler who's dropped into Thailand and I saved the world.
I have to
by
zoom in on the
tagging
camera.
Bad guys. That's a spiritual picture. That's love teabagging. That stuff ain't out of style.
Yeah, things are more sensitive now.
I was affected, all right, when Ho Chi got hurt and exploded. I mean, I thought it was time
Debbie,
to
take
do something.
take
A
that
film
exit.
made a difference.
Hey, but Ho Chi was a
Pass that car on the right, Debbie, and turn left.
Exploder was a movie.
Right. And I was there, and I
Honk your horn, Debbie.
Don't push me, Dex. I'll give you a war you won't believe. That look in your eye, right here, right now.
Okay, Jack, all I'm saying is you launching missiles from a special wheelchair and killing innocent civilians is somewhat insensitive.
There's never any innocent civilians in life. If the Reds roll down the street right now, what are you gonna do?
The Reds lost, man. It's over. You can come home.
I'll shoot
that the boat
those
club?
bastards with this, the family killer.
Jack, put that away, please.
What, this? It's a submachine gun. Come on, it's not serious. Oh, but you're Billy Dexter.
I just want to show the billboard
No.
for Jack Howitzer. It's up here.
Calm down.
I heard what you said about me. You think steroids shrank my genitals.
No!
You said it.
Put the gun down.
My balls?
Please! I'm sure you have huge ones.
That's right.
Please stop.
Come on, they haven't shrunk. Touch them. Feel them.
No!
Come on, sniff
No!
them.
There's the billboard. I just saw it on the left.
Touch them or die. They're still big.
Oh, God.
Here's Jack Howitzer billboard.
That's
Jack.
right.
Yeah, Mom!
Easy,
Mommy!
hey. Don't grab him like that. Oh, boy, I was kidding. What are you, a boyfriend of mine or something? Hey.
And in my opinion, why it's here,
I crap myself.
check it out, Jack Howitzer and controller.
Oh, Dex. Oh, shit. Oh, well, I guess
Anyways.
it was. Oh, okay, Billy, don't kid around.
All right, so the reason that it's over here is because
Damn it, his brain is leaking. Help! Oh, there's only one thing to do. I gotta defend
Jumping,
freedom. No time to cry. Only time to die.
jumping this,
The land of freedom,
so
bitches!
I have no idea what's happening there. That's definitely the end of it, of the radio show. So anyways, I jumped this on a dirt bike yesterday and landed on top of that, on the bike.
Respected culturally across
So-
the world.
I guess that's the end of the video. I'll have to explain more how Jack Howitzer is sort of secretly like the main character of this game. And for part 1, definitely check out part 2 or part 1 because it has this game, Red Alert. And it is virtually made for this type of. It doesn't even look any low quality graphics at this.
Allied disc detected.
And then when I turn it
Soviet missions.
sideways, it does look low quality though, and when it's expanded. So it's sort of the perfect thing to have is PlayStation 1 on a phone like this. Awesome. And so it's mobile now. I don't even have to sit here. I can go somewhere else, even though I don't really even have anywhere else to go, though. I just like that song, to be quite honest.
Awaiting orders.
This is better than any phone app, I would imagine.
Affirmative. Construction option. Building.
Oh, and even like in Stronghold, I can just sit here and build
Construction
like a fortress. I can make like a fence and everything.
building. Construction complete.
Wait, is that even attaching? I can't tell.
Construction
I'm gonna build one more. Oh, it is attaching. It doesn't really. It's hard to tell. The idea is tanks guard these valuable minerals. Meanwhile, the mammoth tank, who knows? The mammoth tank is, I don't know. I'll play it some other time. Anyways, back to the camera, I guess. Is the camera gonna load? It's Danica Patrick. Well, I guess the next thing to do would be to take a helicopter over to the impound and get those 3 motorcycles out. That might even be a better angle with both the soda. There's 2 billboards. Cool. So anyways, random video over. Wow, 20 minutes? I'm gonna have to explain how he is sort of the main character, the sole main character of GTA 5.